पुनः स्वागत करते हैं जलसा फिजी रेडियो के 702nd एपिसोड में। मैं हूँ प्रोग्राम डायरेक्टर विनेश और आज हमारे साथ साथ दे रहे हैं साहिल ऑन पैनलिंग एंड वी हैव निको डूइंग द वीडियोग्राफी, जो लोग आर joining us on Jalsa Fiji Radio Facebook page, and I would like to welcome on board Lulu, who is going to be our guest for this particular episode. And thank you, Lulu. Now I'll be switching from Hindi to English so that I'll be able to communicate with you and you can understand what I'm saying. And that is the whole idea. And Lulu is here to share her experience, her journey from China to New Zealand. And she has been here before to this studio, but I don't think as a guest. And this is the first time I think she's here as a guest. So Lulu, let's start. How about you? How are you excited?
Yeah, I'm Lulu. It's really big honor to be here, and thanks for having me today to allow me to share my own background, my culture, and my own identities, or some confusions about the China and New Zealand.
Yes, Lulu, what we will do is we will try to learn about China from your perspective, because what we hear or what we know is obviously what we know mostly about Google, like when you do the search and that's what we hear. Oh, from the, of course, reports, what we hear in the news, but it's always nice to hear from the person who's actually lived and experienced in China. So my understanding is you are Chinese born, like you were born in China?
Yes, I was born in China. I was born in the Yunnan province, which is southwest of China, and it's in the bordering line, like very near and close to Myanmar, which will also known as Burma now. Burma and Myanmar, and also Tibetan. And my city is a really small city, unlike the big cities like Shenzhen, Shanghai, and Beijing. And my city got a lot of ethnic minorities, and we got a rhythm of the slower pace, unlike the big city. And yeah, I think my story is a different story like the most of Chinese. Yeah.
We will know during this interview, definitely when we talk to you, as we go along with this interview, a bit about China. China is the second largest populated country, that is after India, and just as you mentioned that your particular district is quite near the border, and it's quite interesting. China actually shares borders with 14 different nations, so that's a good number for a country, and that is China, and it is kind of massive land area as well. So it's a massive country when we talk about China. So obviously in the next 15 or 20 minutes we won't be able to know everything about China, so we'll just concentrate about yourself. So while you are born in China, and you say it's a small city. Small city, yeah. When I interview people who are from India or China, when they say small, they always joke.
It's just like Christchurch, and the same amount of the population, and less developed economic, and less developed transportations. So it's hard to transport the product from my city to another city, and it's kind of like we got the old mountains, snow mountains around our area. Yeah, it's just like that small, the rural area. Yeah.
And if people do need to transport, because of course people need to move from one city to the other, how do they travel? Do they use road, or is there like a river that they use?
I think 10 years ago, because we have the big earthquake at that time, so we just used the flight. And after 5 years, we started to establish the railroad and also the more express road more, in my area. So we started to get more connections to the outside.
Yeah. And sorry to ask, when you did have that earthquake, did you have any tragedies? Like did anybody lose their life?
Yeah, I think thousands of people lose their life. Yeah. And
that's sad, yeah.
Yeah, and after that, people in China started to know my city at that time. Yeah, they know we have the breathtaking views, and it's also opportunities for a lot of people come to my city at that time. They want to experience a different minorities culture and and also the different views, the different food at that time. Yeah,
Okay.
I think
So we will just change the topic a little bit around and make it a bit different. Let's talk about tea.
tea.
Yes. Do you have like tea grown in your city?
Yes, actually, my province is famous for creating the teas.
Mm.
We have a very long history of making teas and planting teas.
Mm.
Yeah, and
Do you have any popular name of the tea? Like, do you have any blue
Pua.
tea or
Pua. Have you ever heard that?
Pua?
Pua. Yes.
Okay, we keep hearing about Pua,
Yes, that is a
But
state.
different.
but different. Yes.
Yeah, but different.
The Pu'er tea, and it's very famous in China. It's actually a state tea.
How do you spell it?
Puer.
Oh, Pua.
Pure.
Pure.
Yeah.
Pure is a
Pure tea.
Yes.
pure tea.
Yeah.
If you have any chance to go the what's the name in the Auckland,
Yes.
the cat.
Oh.
What the bubble tea's name is have a cat.
Mm.
Yeah, they actually got that product.
Yeah.
They have the pure tea. Yeah.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
So are you saying that comes from your city?
Not my city, my province.
Oh, your province is.
My province.
It's like you're saying in India where they have Indian teas coming from different region.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what she means. Like her province is famous for that particular tea.
Mm.
I'm guessing your region is cold, isn't it? Would be cold like Christchurch?
Oh, yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
because they grow tea, so it has to be cold.
Mm.
That city is actually humid and hot, very warm place.
Mm.
Yes. So they plant the black tea.
Mm.
Yeah.
Because the climate is sort of similar to, I think, New Zealand. Ish
Yeah.
would be where you get hot, like when we have summer, and then in winter it gets cold because tea needs that climate.
Okay, let's go away from tea because otherwise I will keep talking. He knows a lot about tea, and then we'll start to talk about
I'm just trying to guess about the region, the environment, because I haven't been there.
Yeah.
When you say it grows tea,
Grows
so
tea,
the
yeah.
tea needs a certain type of environment to grow.
Yeah.
So that's why I'm guessing it's weather would be like it would be similar to New Zealand. And
Yeah.
again, the place you're describing, it would be close to Himalayas as well, the mountain ranges. So yeah, so I'm just trying to guess the.
Yeah.
I'm trying to just picture the location sort of.
And the tea
Yes.
culture is kind of different right now. And for the elder peoples, they actually love the Asian tea. But now the younger ones is really addicted to the bubble tea in China.
Yeah, even bubble tea is coming over here.
Yeah, coming here, and
Yeah.
we have the millions of brands in China, and lots of great flavors you can imagine.
Yeah, no, I tried. I went and tried. I see.
It's like bubble tea, artificial tea, isn't it? No.
Some of them.
Some of them, it's artificial. Yeah.
I tried, but I mean, personally, I didn't like it, so I'm not going to go anywhere near that.
Yeah.
But I don't mind
To try.
our old version of the tea because I do green tea or any other tea. I'm happy
You
to
know what's
try.
the best tea? You go pick the leaves and you
Grind it.
and make it straight.
Yeah, I mean, back in Fiji, we used to do it. We used to just boil lemon tea leaves.
Yeah, so we
Lemon
did
tea.
lemon tea, we had Fiji tea.
Yeah, Fiji tea.
Fiji
The
What's
grass.
a
Yeah,
Fiji
grass.
tea?
Yeah.
It's
So-
grown in Fiji?
Yeah, so
It's kind of a grass.
yeah, particular type of grass.
Grass.
Yes.
Oh,
Yes, a grass.
And it's very similar to like wheat.
Mm.
Wheat grass.
Mm.
So if you're not careful, you'll be drinking wheat grass.
Yeah, but it tastes quite nice. We used to call it Fiji tea, and we have like lemon tea. Talking about tea, maybe we'll just stick to this topic for a while, but I promise you we'll switch away from there.
Yeah.
So tea, how many times do you people drink tea back in China?
I think from my personal experience,
Yeah.
my family never drink tea. Actually,
Wow.
yeah. But my husband's
Yes.
families, they
Yes.
drink tea whole day. Since they wake up, they
Yeah.
got the first thing they gonna do is boiling the water and
Yes.
got the tea,
Yeah.
and then they can start the day.
And during the day, like if they take a break or something, do they go for tea again?
Yes.
And then night time before they.
The next time they try to avoid that
Mm.
because they cannot fall asleep if they got too many teas.
But if they have a visitor or someone knocking on the door,
Oh,
then
yeah,
they boil the
yeah.
kettle and make tea.
Yeah, make a tea again.
I think that's very similar to our culture.
Oh,
Back
yeah.
in Fiji, we do the same thing. We drink the whole day. We just need to have some sort of
Reason to
drink, and then we'll have tea. So yeah, as you wake up,
So
breakfast, tea.
in Fiji, I think it's more like if you like tea, you like tea. If you don't like
Yeah.
tea, you don't like tea. There's no in between.
Mm.
Either you drink tea or you don't drink tea. Same with coffee as well. A lot of people, they don't drink coffee.
And then some of us are coffee addicts. We can't start our day
Without
coffee. Yeah. Okay, so let's move away from there. Now let's go back to your village. So during your childhood, as you're growing up, what sports would you be like playing with your friends? Would you be just picking up your snow gear and going for skiing all the time?
To be honest, that's a memorable memory. In my childhood, we have been grounded by inside. Yes. Even in the even in the preschool, teacher for some safety reasons, they likely to keep us inside, or instead of letting us be outside or playing some sports.
So you are very precious.
Yes, we are. We are very fragile, unlike the New Zealand kids here. Yeah, so I don't have many memories of playing the sports with families.
But do people in your village like take advantage of the snow? Like, does it snow over there in the mountains?
In the mountains, but we're not allowed to go to the mountains sometimes.
Maybe it's dangerous. Like,
it's
not
very
all sports
dangerous.
are, same.
Yes, yeah.
I see. But otherwise, when you had a chance, what sports would normally you play or people play? Like rugby,
Badminton.
soccer, badminton?
Yeah, only badminton and ping pong.
Yeah,
It's very
China's
popular.
quite known
good
for
at
that.
ping pong. Yeah. And I think the reason why is because we're in our generation we're all only child, so we don't the sport if it's need too many people to join. It's hard to find so many people. So we just join the game that require less people to join, like just badminton. It's just require 2 person. And ping pong only 2 person. You can have you can enjoy your game, right? Yeah.
With me and Sai, we are born in different worlds. So in my world, we can't ask. So whatever we are told, we do it. And in Sai's world, he can ask. So what about your world? Were you allowed to ask why we are not allowed to go outside? Can you ask or you're not supposed to ask and just follow?
I think we have tried to ask, but we always had the answers like, no, stop asking us. Yeah, there is no reason. You just follow, or you just have. I hope you have a good listening. Just have a good listening. So after that, we stopped asking.
And the next one is, when did you come to New Zealand? Was it? Yeah, I'm not sure how to ask this question without asking at what age, but were you in high school or were you in more like after high school?
Kind of. How long have you been in New Zealand for? I think we'll get
2 years.
Okay.
I have been here for 2 years. Yes.
And have you finished? Did you finish your high school back in China and then came here?
I finished my bachelor's in China, and then I come here to chasing my master degree. Yeah.
And when you were doing your bachelor's degree
in China,
were you doing in your province, in your city, or to move away from your city to another city?
I have moved to another big city.
Okay.
It's Chongqing. It's a little bigger than my city.
Yes.
Yeah. And
it has like 10,000 more people.
You said the city name. How do you differentiate between cities? Because a lot of them sound the same, or a lot of the even Chinese names sounds the same.
Maybe it sounds the same to us.
Yeah, it sounds the same to you
Yeah,
guys,
yeah,
but
yeah.
it's really different.
Different, yeah.
Yeah, for us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And obviously the way we were going to say it will sound very funny when you hear us.
Yeah. Yes, but we like to say that people trying to say them. Yeah.
But I think that there's a good thing happening these days. I mean, I'm not sure they agree, but now that people are coming from other places, especially in New Zealand, so we have people from all the other countries, and it's a good experience in learning and knowing. And I mean, I'm struggling with even Maori names. Though I'm from Fiji, I'm supposed to read it quickly. But thankfully, I was quite good with Fijian names back at home.
Yeah.
But here, I'm a bit struggling with the Maori names, still catching up. It's nice to know all about it. So the next question will go a bit bigger. Have you been to the Great Wall of China?
Sorry?
Have you been to the Great Wall of China?
No, I haven't
Did you know
been
it-
Beijing. I didn't get any chance to go.
Did you know
to-
it's in China?
Yes, of course. Yes, because we have to learn about since we are in the preschool, we know we have the Great Wall, and so I think it's a kind of culture and kind of things that rotate in our background. Yeah, but I have never been there. I think I have no interest to be there because I see many image about them. Yeah.
I see. And when you went from your district to this big city, was it very different to your home?
Yeah, I think it's really different. It's a fast pace, and every day when you wake up, you will see millions of people in front of you, and you have to. It's really crowded. Yeah, it's a shoulder to shoulder. If you go to the public space, and it's got the higher buildings and really busy.
Yes.
Yeah, it's really busy.
Because I was trying to read a little bit of China, and that's what I was kind of surprised because China had these vast differences. One, it used to be like slow time zone, where time doesn't really matter, and everybody will, it's kind of the village that you wake in. It's very, very different. Whereas as soon as you hit the city, then we see all this technology, and we talk about bullet train. I was quite surprised because as soon as we hear bullet train, we think about Japan. But I didn't realize the longest train that's actually running in China.
You'd be surprised, like China is well ahead in technology, like stuff that we are thinking they're already invented and using it, they're already outdated. So it's crazy out there.
I think there was this technology show. That was in China recently.
Yeah, I think so. I think so because China recently banned. I think they brought a policy where AI cannot replace a human worker. It can help the human worker, but cannot replace, because they've gone so advanced that where AI started replacing human workers.
So when you were studying at uni back in China, so how different was that from New Zealand? Was China more advanced? Do you feel, or you feel?
I don't feel it's advanced. Yeah, but there is one sense it's gave me a big culture shock when compare that to the New Zealand. Is if you went to the uni, you don't need to rent your own apartment because school already offer and establish a big buildings. It's have a different unit for all the students that have been enrolled to their uni, and but you have to live with 10 different strangers, 2 strangers that have the different accent, background, coming from different area of China, and 10 of them just share one toilet.
So it's like one group, 10 people share.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
So it's mainly like boarding, is it? No. It's like hostel.
It's like dormitories.
Dormitories.
Yeah, dormitories.
Yeah.
Dormitories, and we don't have our own kitchen because the uni gonna prevent the kitchen, gonna prevent all the foods they have been made.
Oh, okay, they cook for you.
Yeah, so it's mainly like hostel. Yeah.
So when you go to that kind of universities where food is provided for and you've got a dormitory, so is it included in the fee that you pay? Or does the government pay for it?
I think government gonna pay for half of the price, but we have to pay the rest of the fees. Yeah, but it's really cheap. Just like at my age, when I doing my uni, it's only $400 for a whole year.
$400, like when you compare like New Zealand, $400.
Yes.
For 1 year.
Yes.
That's it. And when you were kind of schooling or going to uni, were you kind of working part time or were you just full time studying?
I think there are less children choose to have a full time or a part time job because we all want to focus on our academic and assignment. Yeah.
So obviously your parents are going to pay for that $400.
Yes. Yes, my parents don't do that. I think most of the Chinese parents choose to pay for that for their next generations.
Okay, great. Let's move on from there because otherwise all our listeners will be trying to go to China to study. But we want them to come here.
Actually, no, they won't go to study there. Recently, if you go to even India, China, studying there is really, really hard. It's harder than here. That's why people actually come here to study, because there's so much competition that you have to be in that like top ranking to get through. Over here, you just have to pass to get through. Over there, that's why when she said they don't work, they concentrate on study is because they
They
need
have
to
to be
study.
at that
They don't
level.
have a choice.
Yeah. In my
Professional
days
pressure.
when I was in our high school days, we had to get certain marks to go into a certain school.
Yeah.
But then it just changed in the last kind of.
I think
Yeah.
I
It's
think
zoning.
just before COVID, I think it
Yeah.
changed. But yeah, in saying that, even with ours, it was just high school, like passing the class, that was the main thing.
Yeah.
But to get the job and everything,
Oh, yeah,
we
definitely.
didn't need the education that much. But in China, just because of the population,
Yeah, exactly. China and India. I mean,
Yeah.
yeah, if you look at New Zealand today, then of course there's a lot of competition.
what was surprising when I was in India, after a month when I came back, crashes seemed empty. Like I drove from airport to home, and usually that's like peak time traffic, and it was empty for me. Like I was like, where are everyone?
I have the same feeling.
Same feeling,
Yes.
Yeah, it's like empty. It's over there, bumper to bumper, shoulder to shoulder. Over here, the other person is like 100 meters away.
Yes, that's true.
Okay, so the next question for you, Lulu, is what's your favorite color?
My favorite color is gray.
Okay.
Makes me peaceful.
I thought you were going to say red because I understand red is the color of China.
Yeah, that is a Chinese culture. Red. It's our Spring Festival's favorite color. When we celebrate the Spring Festivals, we use all the red colors, and it means you're gonna have good luck in the next year, and even in the Spring Festivals, some people choose to have the red on this. Yeah, it will bring them good luck as well.
It's made
Yeah.
for good luck, and
Yeah.
you use it for these auspicious occasions and celebrations. And I guess when people are getting married, they use red.
Red
for the
pocket
cards.
envelope.
Yeah, red, yeah.
Yeah.
Tell us more about that packet. How does that work? What does that mean when you expect the guest to bring a red packet with them to your wedding?
Based on my own weddings, and
congratulations!
yeah,
You're
thanks.
married.
It's 3 years ago.
Weddings more than what? That means.
We give the weddings. We give the pocket to our guests, just $1. Yeah, it's just our good wishes and to show some thanks to them. But they also need to give us their red envelope.
Okay,
So you give them.
Just the $1, but they need to give us.
I thought they were you.
I think this one is for all those who are going to get married in future. So whoever is single, like we could Sahil and Nico, they can hear. So
my ears are closed.
Yeah, so now Lulu is going to tell you.
I can read. Are you saying something? I cannot hear you.
So you have to buy a lot of red envelopes,
Yes.
and you have to get a lot of $1.
Yeah.
That's fine. I mean, we can print.
Yeah, just $1.
Just
But
put
we have to
$1
give you.
in the envelope,
Yeah.
and then you give it to your guest.
Yeah, but the guests also need to give the host like $1,000 or $2,000.
See,
To celebrate.
I'm gonna write. If I'm giving, I'll give Vietnamese $1 don, and on the retail I'll say you give me $1,000.
Yes, one of my friends, and even she's not allowed, even she doesn't want to get married, but she wants to have a wedding.
Yes.
Just won't get all the money back because she has already joined many weddings before, and
Which is invested so much in other
invested
people's
too
weddings,
much.
so you have to get your
yeah,
money back. So that's more like a pressure on people to get married,
yes,
technically.
yes. It's also the problem. It's a kind of problem and worried people in China right now because they think they can. I don't know how to illustrate that because it's a really complicated problem that. Yeah, it's have some.
I think it's to do with the population because at one time the population went out of control and they introduced a one-child policy, and then a lot of them are only having male child, not female child. And now they have introduced you can have more child, but I think they have given an age limit or something, isn't it? So people are actually getting married, and if you have child, government actually helps you out. I think something to do with that, isn't it? Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes,
So
that's
that's
true.
why a lot of people are getting married now.
Yes, that's true. And what they worry about is their housing and education, and there is a lot of uncertainty around our generations. So people choose to not marry. Yeah.
And let's talk about your marriage. Did you marry here or you went back to China?
back to China.
Yeah, because I was, you won't wake up here. You won't expect me to give you $1,000 when you wait.
Yeah.
But I will accept the $1 in the packet. Anyway, so let's move on from there. So, what do you like in New Zealand that was missing back in China?
I think what I love is New Zealand's freedom, and for example, how we make decisions. It's a really big culture shock for me. And in China, a lot of decision makings that involved with families' expectations, the society expectations, we don't allow to have our feelings, our wishes. Yes.
To some extent, same in Fiji. Up to some generation, where parents made all the decisions for the kids or the grandparents, and you just had to listen. But
Yes.
now I think it's more like New Zealand now in Fiji as well.
That's a good change.
So that's what you find over here. And what would be something that you like about China but that's missing in New Zealand? Something that maybe you miss in China?
My friend, the support system. Yeah, the family support system is the missing things that I can't have in New Zealand now. Yeah, sometimes I just feel lonely and I want some support, but I don't have them anymore in New Zealand. I am in New Zealand, but when I'm back to China, I can see the smells and we gathering reunion and gathering together to talk about our life again. That moment that makes me feel that maybe I have lost something. Maybe I have lost some moment with my family.
That's true. I mean, that's always the case. Whenever anyone migrates, they have to leave behind your friends and family. Unfortunately, you can't just carry them all.
Yeah, that is a really hard decision. It's a life-changing decision.
Yes.
What about the Chinese food? Like the Chinese food we get here and Chinese food back in China?
It's totally different.
Different.
It's totally
The same with
different.
us, isn't it?
Yes.
Same. I mean, when we talk about our Indian food, like back in Fiji, we used to have open fire, like open kitchen.
Open kitchen, yeah.
And over here
Wood
it's
fire,
kind of different. Yeah, wood fire. We don't have the same taste because it's made on oven and indoors. It's quite different from our China.
Even I think the recipe would be different.
Yeah,
as
recipe
well.
would be different.
Like from China and over here, the food they get. And the
And
food we get.
back in Fiji, it's like those fresh ingredients. In crushes, that's a bit tricky. But if you go to Auckland, you'll be a bit luckier because
That's true.
you might get fresh. And there's always certain things which we can't get over here. And if we do, then it's all frozen and expensive because it does come all the way from there to here. But I see a lot of Chinese shops here, like Chinese. Is Costco Chinese?
I think it's from the US.
Oh, okay.
The
But
Costco
they do
from
sell all the Asian.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
No,
I'm not sure.
I'm not exactly sure as well, but I think
Because they have
because
Asian
it's
products.
an Asian. I think it could be that the owners are original. It's from US, but they specialized in Chinese or Asian products. I think.
I think I'll rephrase the question. So where do you get your products from? Like when you want to buy ingredients to cook dinner for your husband tomorrow night.
I think Xing Asian market is definitely my first.
That's here in
yeah.
Christchurch?
Yeah, it's in the Rexton Road.
Rexton Road?
Yeah.
Yes.
Xing. Have you ever heard that?
That's at Bushing, isn't it? No, that Bushing Center.
Yes.
Opposite Woolworths.
It's a joyful restaurant.
Yeah, I know where
Yeah,
it's
it's opposite.
It's opposite?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I've been there. I've been to the because I work quite close to them.
Oh,
Right?
yeah.
Yes.
Yes. But I don't read the name of the shop. But
Yeah.
I think I know which shop you're in. And the Costco is just opposite that shop.
Oh, I know.
It's a big shop. They just reorganized the shop. So
That's on Main Road, isn't it?
yeah, it's in the Rexton Main.
Oh, the Costco one I have been once, and I think a lot of Korean foods.
Oh yeah, or maybe
Yeah.
Korean. That's
Yeah,
it. It's
Korean
Asian,
food.
but I don't
Yeah.
know whether it's Chinese.
It's
or-
Korean.
I see. So that's to do with food. Now moving on to your next question for this particular interview. How about movies? Do you watch movies, or did you used to watch movies back at home? Did you have
Yeah,
in
I
your
like
district?
watching movies.
Yes.
Yeah, but a lot of them are Chinese movies.
Hmm.
Even when we're watching the US movie, but they have a different name, and some of the storyline has been cut if you want to see the movies in China. Yeah.
Because my favorite actor was Jackie Chan.
Yeah.
And
Jackie Chan, yeah.
Styles was the panda.
Kung Fu
Kung Fu Panda, yeah.
Oh. Yeah.
So, do you have your favorite actor or actress in your time? No, nothing. But like when you choose movies, how do you choose movies? Any movie or you have?
I want the movies that more reflect how the realities the China is.
Oh, okay.
Yes,
Like-
and some people who live in the lower class in China and what their life looks like and what kind of stories they have. Yeah, I prefer to watching the movies like that. So I avoid looking the big budget movies. Yeah.
And well, when going back to your village, where you were born, did you have like theaters over?
Sorry?
Theaters where people go and watch movies?
Yes,
Like
we
cinemas.
have a theater. We have 3 theaters there.
When you say village over there,
Yeah, I know it's
Russia should be considered village.
a village.
Yeah.
When you talk about
So when you're talking about, it's not like Fiji where a village is actually a village, over there a village is actually a city.
Yes.
It's bigger than Crush.
We have 3 village,
Three
3
cinemas.
theaters at that time, but after COVID, 2 of them have been closed.
I see.
Yeah.
But like growing up or back in China, is movie a industry just like India? Like is it a big industry where it caters on?
I think it's used to be a big industry after 2000s and before the 2020. Yeah, that's a big industry because before the 2000s, because China's economy was being planned, so the market cannot do the decision and audience cannot do the decision, so it's a small market. But after 2000, something had been changed. We joined the WTO, yeah, and after that, things had been changed. And
Sorry, I'm not
more
sure.
market.
So it's grown or is
It's growing.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
exploded.
so I think it's
after that.
getting the international market now.
Yes.
Because I think Indian cinema had international market, that's why Bollywood so big, and American cinema, Hollywood, that's why they're big. I think Chinese was pretty much China. Now it's sort of expanding.
It's spreading, yeah. But I think the other thing is happening is all this technology and you can
I
watch.
think it's mainly to do with dubbing because
Dubbing as
you know,
well. I
like
was going to say subtitles as well.
subtitles and dubbing because a lot of even like South Indian cinemas are becoming big now just because of dubbing.
Dubbing, yes. And while you were in the dormitory that we talked about, yeah, going back to your uni days.
Uni days.
Yeah. Remember that dormitory that you were with 3 or 4 or say 10 people?
Yeah.
Did any of them become actors? They went into movies? Or artists, singers, songwriters?
Oh, that's a good question. I think
No,
none
no
of them.
celebrity.
None of them. Because if you want to be an artist, in China, it's not a job, actually.
Yeah,
It's
it's
not
like
a
a
job.
passion or interesting you
Yes,
to take
if you
time.
want to have a higher social status, you have to be like join the bank, enter the bank, and be a teacher or work for the government. You have very limited choice. And if you want to be artist, you have to have a really strong personalities, and you have to be really special, unlike the other the ordinary people. It can be really hard. It's need a really big courage.
That Gangnam Style artist, is it from China?
No, Korea, I think.
Korea.
South Korea.
No,
The famous song.
famous song that Gangnam Style.
It's from South Korea.
South
Yeah,
Korea,
South Korea.
not China.
Yeah.
Right, so I'm not sure how much time we have, but
About
how
5 more minutes.
easy or difficult it is for you or someone in China to become a politician?
I think we send him.
This is the election year.
That's a really good question.
I think we send him to try,
Yeah.
and both of us will stay here and see how he goes. If he succeeds, then we'll go and take him out. If he doesn't, we don't know him.
It's really hard.
Hard.
Yeah, based on my observations, if your father is a politician, you probably can be a politician because you got a lot of resources.
Yes.
And the second pathway to be a politician is you are really good at your academic, and so you can through some tests to work for the government. Then you have to work really hard and to get that top position.
Yeah. So now I think we might be finishing soon. So we are now going to go with the simpler questions because I think we've asked all the hard questions.
Yeah.
So let's make it simple and easy. So what you do now, as I understand, you are in a preschool.
Yes, I'm working for the preschool.
So do you enjoy?
Yes, it's a really simple, but I have a lot of passions to apply my creativities and talking with the parents here, and also trying to shape children.
You do have to sing as well.
Yes.
So you must be quite good at singing.
No, not really. I just enjoy them.
Because whenever we get a chance, we make people sing because Shahil is our sounds coordinator.
Yes, I love to.
We do the talent series. So maybe next time when you come, then we'll get you to sing as well.
Okay.
Yeah, because we have all these talented people amongst us. The Nico is doing our videography today. He's a dancer.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, maybe she can dance and he can. I mean, she can sing and he can dance. Some good combination. Good combination.
Do some really rap song in China. Chinese rap song that have a political song.
And so when are you planning to go back to China?
Not really.
I mean, do you want to go
just
back?
a visit.
Yes. No, I'm not sending you back to China. When are you planning a trip back to China?
Maybe next year during the spring festivals.
So do you have your parents there?
Yes, my parents still live in China.
In the same district where you're born? Have they moved from there?
They're still in my hometown, and they all retired. So they enjoy their life.
So when you are going to travel from here, like, can you go directly to your district, or you have to go somewhere and then travel from there?
Go somewhere and travel.
Yeah, so you get direct flights from Auckland to China. Few flights a day. From Christchurch, you can go to Guangzhou, and that's usually I think between September and November and April, I think it is.
Yes.
You get I think daily flight, direct flights.
Yes.
And then from there, how do you go to your district?
Guangzhou is a big hub for southern China.
Yes.
So from there you can go anywhere in China.
Yeah.
Do you have to take a flight, like another flight from there, or you do travel by
flights.
bullet train, or do you
2 flights.
2 flights?
Yeah, 2 flights.
So that's like another 3-hour flight? 2-hour flight from Guangzhou.
From Guangzhou to my hometown? 3 or 4
3 or
hours.
4, yeah.
3 or 4 hours. But from Guangzhou, you take 1 flight and go to your district, or did you say 2 flights?
1 flight.
1 flight, yeah.
One flight,
From there, then you go to your district, and then from the airport, then shouldn't be far away.
Just half an hour.
Half an hour, that's
driving.
it. Yeah, it's a good this. And when you talk about driving, when we look at all these clips or videos, whenever we see all the road is crowded, and we see a lot of cars and trucks, and then we have this bicycle, lots of bicycles.
Yeah, lots
Is
of
that how-
bicycles.
what this is?
Shelled bicycle.
Yes.
Yeah, you just need to scan the QR codes, then you can have the bicycle. It's
Okay.
really easy.
Okay.
Yeah, and some of them are electricity part.
And is it same for your district as well?
Yes. Yes. So it's really convenient for most of people because it's really crowded if you're trying to get the subway.
So do you have any friend or any member or any person in your district who cannot bike, like doesn't know how to ride a
My
cycle?
mom. My mom.
Tell your mom I'm happy to hear that just because I can't.
Oh, you can.
Yeah, I don't like. I tried, but I think I'm hopeless at that.
Why?
But I don't say that to my Kiwi friends over here. It looks like everybody bikes.
Yes.
Everybody can
Everybody
bike.
bikes.
Yes. So yeah, no, that's quite interesting talking to you. So do we have a time for a last song?
Yeah, we've got 3 more minutes and then we'll close up.
Okay, so we've got 3 more minutes and then we'll close up. So, like during your childhood and while you were through your study life, I guess you've been studying all the time. What about sports? Like, do you ever play anything? Where does the entertainment come from? What do you do? So do you just sit with the 3 or 4 girls and gossip, or do some other sort of entertainment?
Juggling and playing computer games.
Yes.
I think Nintendo is my favorite company.
Yes.
Yeah, it has a lot of great
Yes.
games.
Nintendo, is it still around?
Yeah, Nintendo.
Yeah.
It's,
a
but
Japanese
it's I
company.
think upgrading
Mm.
like PlayStation and Xbox.
Yes. Yeah.
Because I don't hear much about
I've
Nintendo
got the
these days.
initial Nintendo Wii at
Yeah.
the moment still. I've got that. I've got PlayStation 2.
And over here, have you tried playing any games?
You mean the sports games?
Sports
or-
games, yeah. But do you love watching it? Like, is you are you interested?
Yes, I think I started to loving rugby.
Rugby,
Yes, yeah, it's very, very furious
Yes,
for me.
yes. But it's
Yeah.
it's good. I mean,
Yes.
it's good to watch.
Yeah.
We do the same thing. We love watching rugby and we cheer. Yeah, and then that's what we do, and that's my way of
Yeah.
taking part in sports.
Yes.
And what about future? What do you think from here? Are you going to keep working as a preschool teacher?
In other words, he's asking what's your future plan.
My future plan, maybe have a baby in next year, and
that's
then
very good.
yeah,
plan.
and then get my resident
Yes.
next year, and also, yeah, I don't have any other choice to, any plan to change my job, so.
Mm. Which is good.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I will let your employers know the school so that they know that you are
Very loyal to
yeah, very loyal.
reliable.
Yeah, and going back to your likes and dislikes, is what do you call that? The moon cake. Is it a
Ah,
common
The
delicacy
moon-
in China?
It just appears in the moon festivals,
Mm.
but the rest of the time,
Mm.
the rest of the years, you can't see any moon cake.
Oh, it doesn't. It
Yeah,
only comes
well-
at that time.
Yeah, it's
Ah.
just a festival for festival.
Okay.
Yeah.
And during those other events like wedding or birthdays or something, do you celebrate the way that we do, like the birthday cake, candles, and?
Yeah, we have a lot of celebrations. Yeah, but I don't have any interest to join them because it's a big family time. It means you have a lot of things in labor and the house chores to do. So I try to avoid them.
Okay. Just switching the question again. What language do you speak?
I speak Mandarin and my own ethnic minority language and very low level English and a little bit Mali because preschool required to have some Mali
Okay.
language. Yeah.
And back in China, how many languages do you think China has? Lots, or
I think
is it just like India? Every district you go in, it changes.
just Mandarin and Cantonese.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
Thank you.
So
So,
it's like same like India.
yeah.
You have one big language and then there's a lot of small.
Lot
A lot of
languages,
small
so-
language, yes.
Yeah, there's many languages in.
Mm.
Anyways, I think our time is up, and thank you so much, Lulu, for joining us. And we will try to catch up with you again some other time, and we'll try to talk more about other things, interesting stuff that you remember from China. And I think we have got time. I'm not sure whether it's time to play a song.
Yes, we have
Yes.
one more time to play a song.
We'll play a song, and then
before
we'll
you go, I want you to guess the scoreline of Crusaders and Blues.
Crusaders is bound to win. I have to finish the game.
No, it's for the 52 minutes. So, what do you reckon the scoreline is?
I mean, the Crusaders should have gone at least up to 33. Blues shouldn't be that far away. Should be in 20s.
Crusaders 40, Blues 14.
Okay. I'm not good at it.
Mm.
We should
I
have.
thought it was going to be a close game. It was the first half was
Yeah,
close.
exactly. Yeah. We should have asked Lulu.
Yes.
Anyway, thank you, Lulu, once again for coming and joining us. And this is our show at Jalsa Fiji Radio. And thank you so much. And what we'll do is we'll close off on our Facebook page now. And then on frequency, we'll play a song for you guys, whoever's listening. Thank you for being with us on a Saturday night. Enjoy yourself and have a good night. And once again, to our guest, thank you, Lulu, for joining us. Bye.
Okay, bye.